follow the arc to Arcturus.
Hey there, stargazers. I'm Dean Regas, astronomer for the Cincinnati Observatory.
And I'm James Albury, director of the Kika Silva Pla Planetarium in Gainesville, Florida. We're here to help you find your way around the sky. This week, we're going to do a little star hopping and discover new stars and constellations. Our jumping off point will be the Big Dipper.
The Big Dipper, the most recognizable star pattern in all the northern sky, visible almost all year round. This will be our guide to the heavens. First, it'll point us to the North Star.
Then show us the way to the bright orange star Arcturus.
Then lead us to the brilliant blue star Spica.
And we'll even meet a crown along the way.
What are we talking about? Let's show you.
Okay, we have our sky set for 10 p.m. facing northeast, where we see the Big Dipper high above the North Star. If its cup was full of water, it'd be pouring right into the Little Dipper and overflowing onto me.
Cool umbrella. Now, if we shoot an arrow through the two stars on the end of the Big Dipper's cup and continue that line, it'll run smack dab into the North Star.
Now, let's use the Big Dipper's handle to find two more wonderful stars. Simply draw an imaginary line through the handle of the Big Dipper and extend it out along the curve, or arc, and you'll arc your way to the bright star Arcturus.
So in other words, repeat after me, follow the arc to Arcturus.
Follow the arc to Arcturus. Yeah, that's pretty catchy.
I know, right? Just a little something I made up. Now, Arcturus is the brightest star in the constellation Borealis the herdsman.
His outline looks more like a narrow kite.
Or an ice cream cone on its side.
Ooh, Dean, look out, that scoop is loose.
Ah!
After you arc to Arcturus, keep going. Straighten out the arc a bit and you'll run into a brilliant blue star called Spica. Spica is the brightest star in the constellation Virgo the Maiden. She's standing upright and covers most of the eastern sky. Do you have a catchy saying to find Spica?
Of course. First, follow the arc to Arcturus, then hit a spike to Spica.
Wow, that's a lot less catchy.
Yeah, I know, but maybe it's so bad that you'll remember it. Let's compare Arcturus and Spica to our star, the Sun. Arcturus is relatively close to us, only 37 light years away. Spica is about 7 times farther, at around 261 light years. The Sun, on the other hand, is only 8 light minutes away.
Now, let's size these three stars up. The Sun is about 865,000 miles in diameter. That's large enough for 109 Earths to stretch end to end across its width.
But that's nothing compared to Spica, which is over 7 times wider than our Sun, and Arcturus, which is over 25 times wider.
This arc to Arcturus and spike to Spica trick works every spring. And there's one other little constellation in the neighborhood that might grab your attention.
It's hard to see at first, but once you find it, you can't miss it. Look to the left of the kite-shaped constellation of Borealis.
You'll spy a half circle of stars. This is the tiny constellation Corona Borealis, the Northern Crown.
Let's fly in for a closer look.
The main part of Corona Borealis consists of 7 semi-bright stars, but one is definitely brighter than the others.
It goes by 2 names, Gemma or Alphecca. If your imagination sees this constellation as a crown, then Gemma is the most appropriate, since it sparkles like a gem in the night.
Now, if your imagination sees a bowl in these stars, the brightest one, Alphecca, means bright one of the dish.
So James, we can call this Corona Borealis?
Let me think about that. Nope. So, this spring, get outside and let the Big Dipper be your guide.
The 2 stars on the end of the spoon will take you all the way to the North Star.
And the curved stars of the handle will let you arc to Arcturus.
Then hit a spike to Spica.
And then cruise over to Corona Borealis.
I like that. It's all there when you
keep looking up.